Hello everyone, welcome in. Today we're going to talk about Drew. So if you clicked on this video, I'm pretty sure you know who Drew is. If you don't, she is a large creator who has a podcast. Now, let's take it back to how Drew got started. Drew was known for going viral for ripping men apart, meaning that men could not say anything they wanted to Drew. Drew loved to fight with men. She would cuss men out. She would always talk about how bad men were. A lot of her following is the feminists. It is the misandrists. It's women that really don't give a damn about what men think. And she built a platform off of it. So, of course, she's making money. Things are going well. But it is performative. Because in reality, she got married to a man. People say one thing on the internet. In reality, that's not who they are. But that's how her following became so massive because of the attitude she had when it came to dealing with men. Let's call a thing a thing. So now we're here with a Mary Drew who is doing a podcast, who is now more of an ally to the LGBTQ, which is fine. I don't care about that. What we care about is what Drew said on one of her podcasts. Not so much what she said, but what she allowed her guests to say on her podcast. She has a lot of people that are of the LGBTQ come on and she sits down and she interviews them, which is fine. It's her show. She had a guest on named ER, and that is what this person goes by, ER. This person said, trans women have a better experience with womanhood and femininity than biological women. And that just because a biological woman can be sexually assaulted, that doesn't make her a woman. People seeing that and seeing how disgusting that is for any person to say that out of their mouth, and Drew being the person that has all the mouth in the world, had nothing to say, it was taking people back. It took me back, like, what the hell? And I'm just like, what happened here? Where do we miss crossfire? Like, why aren't you speaking up and pushing back on this rhetoric? This is disgusting. If a straight man said that to her, she would have felt very differently. And I feel like women have been trying to let her know, like, what this person said was disgusting. She became defensive and said, you guys are MAGA, you guys are just transphobes, and you're this phobe, and you're homophobic. Y'all are slowly losing the plot. People are going to stop caring about those terms because they mean nothing in reality. What happened was your friend that you had on overstepped their boundary. And you overstepped your boundary by not checking that person. Every woman has a different experience with womanhood, and we all know that. That's an easy way to push back on what that person said. Hold on, wait a minute. All women have a different experience with womanhood. What this person, because they're non-binary, what this person basically did was say that trans women are drag queens. Honestly, the people that supported her and the people that are defending Drew, what they are saying in response is that trans women get to cherry pick what they want from womanhood. So they cherry pick the gender affirming care, which is surgery and all of that stuff. They cherry pick the hair, what kind of hair they want, the wigs, the makeup, the lashes, and attention from men. That's basically all it is. In a nutshell, they truly believe that's all women want out of life. And that's all that women are. It's such a disgusting representation of them, and it's a disgusting misrepresentation of women. Because women, if it was no woman, there would be no womanhood. Let's get one thing straight. If there was no woman, there would be no people here for y'all even to be discussing what a woman is. Also, just because women go through dark things and we go through trauma like sexual violence, periods, menstruation, childbirth, menopause, whatever we go through, yes, it's traumatic. Yes, it can be very painful. But at the same damn time, we still have gender euphoria. We still are comfortable in our skin. We still have things that make us happy. There are still women that get up and do the makeup, the hair, the nails. Women live their lives for themselves. And I understand that trans women just cannot understand that because that part of womanhood they will never have access to. But it doesn't mean that you get online and try to basically measure who's better and who's not. That was disgusting, especially when so many things are happening to women in 2026. And in 2026, we have seen some of the most crazy legislation come down the pipelines, and she hasn't spoken about any of that. Women are losing their right to abortion care. Women are losing their right to even get birth control. They're trying to do a complete stop on that. There are so many things that are affecting women, and to reduce womanhood down to just the pain and suffering and say, well, trans women are never going to experience that, so they have a better idea of what it means to be a woman is so stupid. is so stupid. You did trans women so dirty. You did yourself the disservice, Drew. And the cockiness and the attitude of getting online and making an apology video and saying that I only apologize to trans women is exactly why your platform is going to go the way that it's going to go. Because now you're in a corner that no matter what they say about you and women, you're going to have to sit there and take it. Some of you people go so far left, you turn right. Because a lot of the men on the right agree. Women do deserve less. Women are less people. They don't deserve the same full autonomy, bodily autonomy as everybody else does, which is why they're trying to take it away. So you have, ironically, you have aligned yourself with the very same people that you claim to hate. And you have nothing to say because your attitude and your ego is so damn big, you can't take a moment to think that you and your friend were fucking wrong. But this is what the reality is of being a woman in 2026 in the United States. With that being said, I will see you guys on my next one.